All right, guys, so we just did CH4. So now we're going to do the same process for NH3. So we're going to start, and my apologies for not having this prepared with the underline. So first step, count total number of valence electrons. So nitrogen, after you draw its Lewis dot structure, looks like this. And remember, there's a 3 right there, so that tells us that we have 3 hydrogen. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to count them up. So we have 1 nitrogen plus 3 hydrogen. So our 1 nitrogen has 5 valence electrons because we counted it from here. And each hydrogen has a 1 valence electron. So that is a total of 8 valence electrons. Now, that's step 1. Step 2 is find our center atom. So our center atom is nitrogen. Okay, so we're going to plop nitrogen right in the middle. And we're going to sprinkle the rest of our atoms around the center. There are 3 hydrogen, so we're going to sprinkle those 3 hydrogen around it. And it's okay how you choose, just give them space in between. Okay, now, next step is we're going to start bonding everybody together so that we actually make a shape. So everybody's bonded to our center atom, because remember, we don't want alphabet soup, we actually want a bond. And so we just did that. Now, as we recall, every bond is made up of 2 electrons. So we have 2 electrons on each bond that are connected. It's kind of like 2 hands holding together, right? You need 2 hands to make 1 couple. All right, so now we're going to do subtract each bond from the total valence electrons. So right now, there are 2 electrons here, 2 right there, and 2 right there. So that's 2, 4, 6 electrons. So we're going to subtract 6 electrons from our total. So we end up with 2 left over. So that means we have to do our last set. So we're going to add lone electron pairs until we run out. Now, to do that, I want you to do a little bit of critical thinking. Look at this hydrogen. This hydrogen has 2 electrons bonded to it, so it's good to go. This hydrogen has 2 electrons bonded to it, so it's also good to go. This hydrogen over here has 2 electrons bonded to it as well, and so it is also good to go. Now, conversely, I want you to take a look at this nitrogen. This nitrogen right here has 2, 4, 6 electrons touching it. But remember, nitrogen is supposed to have 8. So if I want to get from 6 to 8, I actually have conveniently these 2 electrons that I could use to bring up that number to 8. So I'm going to take those 2 electrons and I'm going to put them as a pair right there. Okay, so wherever you have a spot on your nitrogen, you're going to add them on there as a pair. And so what this looks like, if we clean this up, is we end up with this structure like this. Okay, so that's what you are looking at. And then if you relook at your nitrogen, it now has 2, 4, 6, 8 electrons. So it is good to go. And so we know our structure is correct. So this guy right here is going to be our final structure. And this guy is actually called ammonia, like the bathroom cleaner.